That should bring me back into right there. Okay, we should be good now. I'm actually going to turn this here so we can see all of you. And I want to know, how are you guys golden this last month or last week? How did you bring out the gold in yourself or someone else?
Went on a short vacation for the first time in 2 years.
You had a facial? Yeah. Woohoo! In person. Yeah. Congratulations.
Move this a little more, that's fine.
You're good.
Yeah.
We're all good. We'll keep moving it back and forth here
Okay.
to see people. So, well, I'd rather have them see you. All right. You guys went to the quarterly event, the leadership huddle.
Oh, yes, we did, didn't we?
That's right.
It's like so long ago.
I know. 24 hours ago is like a week ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that is just how life is when you pack it in so
Yeah.
full.
Yes.
And I think you decided on this too.
Yes.
What you're gonna do. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, the chemo care packages. I have been batting around how I'm going to do it, and I needed something that was already constructed because my brain is full already. And so I went onto Facebook and I just Googled chemo care packages to see what ideas came up. And on the Lunch and Learns,
Mm-hmm.
there was a video from Jill Johnson, and I posted that on our Facebook so everybody could watch it, because she was very specific about how she started out with it, how long she's been doing it, what her whole process is and how she does it. And she has spoken to corporate, and what she does and how it's worded is all through them. Legal, because there are so many flyers out there that are not.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to start something and then have it shut down or feel guilty about doing it the way I was doing it. And this way, this sheet is what is, there's an attachment. If you go to the Lunch and Learns, you will see it. And I'll post this when I get home too. But it's, everything on here is very generic. Nowhere on here does it say Mary Kay. The names of the product are Satin Lips, Shea Hand Cream. It doesn't say Mary Kay. On the bottom, there's nowhere does it say her website. Because it can't. It cannot say that because of legal reasons. But it says on here, I'll just read this center just so you get an idea. It says a common side effect of chemotherapy and radiation is extreme dry skin. You may gift a chemo care package to a specific person, or they will be donated to our local healthcare providers for distribution to patients undergoing treatment. All proceeds from the sale of these bundles are to cover only the costs of the products distributed, gift wrapped, and tax. Your independent beauty consultant is waiving all profits from the sale of the chemo care packages. And then she has two different bundles that she has chosen to set up, and she has it broken down. She gave the math for it and everything. It's very well thought out. She's been doing it for like 14 years.
Cool.
So I just thought it was really good. But this was done, her video was done last November. There's been price increases, so I reworked it with different prices because her taxing is also different.
True.
So I based it on my taxing of 5.5%.
Wonderful.
So,
well, and the thing to think about here too is Bonnie and I were talking that we needed to get with Darla and talk about this, because both Bonnie and Darla are ambassadors to the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation. And in the past, our unit has never gathered around a cause. Okay, so we can do it in the month of September, we can do it in the month of October, whatever you're thinking you guys want to
She does it
do.
all year long.
All year long. Well, let me just think a little bit bigger than all year long. And so I know y'all love me, right? It's like, oh my goodness, all year long. So that people can either pick one up to gift to a person that they know is going through, or they can be constantly given. I honestly, when I was talking with Bonnie about it, I was like, I think we should do 100 for our unit. Just set a goal to have 100.
Mhm.
And if we do that in September, here's what it does. I see just some pricing here on, $35 and $69. But you think about that at $35, that's 3,500 extra in retail sales coming from our unit. So there's no profit on that, but that equates to wholesale orders for the unit. And we have a goal, we don't want to make money because somebody else is going through something, but it does help you as you're moving toward National Court of Sales. It helps you as you're moving toward your STAR consultant goals, or our unit, having the goal to be #1 in the state of Wisconsin, most improved for 2025. So how can we be a blessing to other people with no profit on that? So that would be kind of like that charity type thing that we're doing. So anything else you
Yeah.
want to add to that?
Well, she was real, everybody should watch the video.
Okay.
It's really interesting how she goes through, again, she introduces it in the very beginning. And then she steps back and talks about the history of it and breaks it apart. Like, she includes the tax, she includes the shipping. She doesn't ship anything, but she says shipping because she includes postage and thank you and wrapping, because she writes out a thank you card to every person who donates. There is actually you can't really call it a donation because they can't write it off.
Right. Yep.
She does have here on the bottom also that she accepts cash, check, debit, credit cards. Again, she can't put her website on here. You could put Venmo if your Venmo doesn't say anything about Mary Kay. But she also includes a $2.50 convenience fee added for credit and debit cards, because she said, I'm not making profit.
Right.
So
Right.
she said, I've never had a problem with that. But she said, and once you see the video, you'll know why I like this so much, because she doesn't have a spreadsheet, but she has.
She's got details.
It's your
She's
detail
detailed.
brain.
She's a detail
It's your
person.
detail brain.
Yeah, because she has people that will say, well, here's $150. Well, then she ends up having, extra dollars left over. So then she's got to have, a place where that's going to go. So that can all add up to more packages, because she wants to make sure that every dollar is accounted for.
Yep.
And
that's called integrity. That is called integrity. And in working this with integrity, I think is key, because we know in so many areas of life, there can be non-integrous people.
Yeah.
And you wonder if your money's really going to where you said it was going to go.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll put it into Canva. It's not, her daughter is in graphics design, and she made this for her. And so I'll put this into Canva, and then so I'll leave the pricing blank so you can figure out what your pricing would be based on your tax bracket in your area.
And maybe you can do one and just say this is based on 5.5%
Right.
tax,
Yeah.
so.
And then they can do it. But yeah, there's a small hydrating bundle, and then there's a super bundle that has intense moisturizer and a few other things in it than the other one. So,
Awesome.
and then there's also a gift card that's attached, but you'll understand that better watching the video. So
Wonderful. Yay. What a way to be golden and be able to pass that on to other people and help help with that. So yay, wonderful. Anybody else want to jump in, and how were you golden this week? How were you able to bless someone else or have a blessing from your business too? She's smiling. I don't know. I got nothing. She's like, I can't remember. That was a whole week ago. So, and that's okay. So anyway, tonight I want to go over a couple of quick things here. First and foremost, we have 14 days left, including the rest of today, to wrap up our August. We have 4 weeks left to STAR consultantship. Okay. And our unit goal is to have 15 STAR consultants this quarter, 15 STAR consultants. And so when I was really thinking about that, if you had 0 in right now and you were like, I have no inventory, I've got 0 in right now. If you took $20 and divided it into 1,800 wholesale, okay, that would be 90 items in the next 30 days, or 3 items a day. 3 items a day, okay? To do. Think about that. It's like crazy simple when you're like, okay, 3 oil-free eye makeup removers, 3 micellar waters, 3 mascaras. What if you were to do bundles on some of those? When you buy an oil-free eye makeup remover, you can get a mascara for, $12. I don't know. You decide how bad do you want to be a star this first quarter, because we have some bonuses this year. What are you excited about for those bonuses? Soon enough, you should talk about that, because you spoke that into being with seminar.
Well, several years ago, I earned a wallet from being a 4-quarter star. And as most of us know, if you've been in Mary Kay and earned prizes, they're good quality prizes. They last a while. But I noticed recently that this particular wallet is showing some signs of being well loved. It's not like falling apart or anything, but it's just time for a refresh kind of thing. So I didn't see anything at seminar about, how we can earn a wallet. So we were discussing it, and I think Marilee and a couple of other people said, well, you can just get one from the Star Consultant prizes. Yes, that's always an option. But then Beth found, when I was asking Beth about it, she was like, oh, look, we have this collection that you can earn from. So that's on my goal poster, is to earn a new wallet this seminar year.
Yay. And it all starts in quarter 1, to be a star in quarter 1. So
Absolutely.
yippee. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, talking about being a star in quarter 1, we have early bird registration for our quarterly workshop coming up. Anybody want to talk about that? You just got registered.
Yeah, I just got registered. So quarterly workshop is, well, the early bird is $55. And that goes through the 20th. So it's only a couple more days, and you have to have your registration in, otherwise it goes up. And then if you're coming for Friday night, then that's another $30. So
yeah, and that is for all star consultants on Friday night, or if you have a great start qualified person, you are welcome to come. This is National Sales Director Emeritus Connie Kitson is doing the workshop up in Wausau with the Central Wisconsin Quarterly Workshop Directors. So National Sales Director Emeriti Connie Kitson will be there. And so all stars are invited on Friday night to come in and have that special workshop and time and supper with her. Okay. And then on Saturday will be the workshop with Connie. Now you can do virtual if you are not local, and that is $25 for virtual. And I tell you, you are on the Facebook group, you get all the training, you get access to the training, you are in that group. So it's beautiful. It's live streamed in there. So speaking of live streaming, I am learning a workaround to get Zoom to live stream back to our Facebook group. And so then it will not be considered a live video anymore, and they won't delete it after 30 days. So, because now they're not even telling you they're deleting things. They just delete them. So yes, it's a beautiful thing. Yay. Yes, yes. Work with technology. They said it will be fun.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so I'll be working with that for this week, starting on Thursday night. So I'll be working to do the Zoom into our Facebook Live. So it appears that it is live in there for our back to school night at 8 p.m. in the Go Wild Unit Digital Party Room. So that is my goal. I studied a little video on it today. You know, Google anything, they can help you do it. Right, Sue Neff? Sue learned how to start her own YouTube channel this week and upload a video this week.
I have one video on there.
Awesome.
I built new neural pathways.
And isn't that fun? New neural pathways. We love it. It's a good thing. So if you're planning to go, I want to get you registered, and then you can Venmo me your quarterly workshop money, and then I will make sure that you're registered in. Andrea Ackerman is already registered. We got her registered for quarterly workshop, and then Vicki Hen is registered for quarterly workshop. So let me know. And then
What's the price go to? Just because I need to know that.
I think it's either 60 or 65.
Thank you.
Yep. I will have to look. I think that was emailed to everybody today.
Oh,
In the
okay.
email that came out, the pictures right in there with the dollar amounts on it.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yes, that's what that is. And then quarter number 2 quarterly workshop, I will be doing a quarterly workshop, and I'm looking to partner with a couple other directors to do our own quarterly workshop going forward. So yay. So that is in the plans and everything. So all right, there you go. Thanks, Brenda, for putting that in there. You have quick access on your computer for everybody. So boom, boom, boom. Yay. And then fall retreat. Are you registered for fall retreat? I have no idea what's left for spaces, but as of Thursday last week, there was only 50 spaces. And I can tell you that a lot of people have probably registered since then. So do you have a new team member going with you this year? I really want to encourage people, get a new person going with you. It's easy to be in the same group and the same people, but you want to have a new person going with you. Andrea Ackerman signed up to go, so this will be her very first fall retreat. And I am personally working on a couple more of my personals to get there for the very first time. So look in your teams and find out who would this benefit. You know, maybe it's the social aspect of it. And maybe it would be, like Heidi says, an event that changes the course of her business. You know, how many of us caught a bigger vision when we went to fall retreat, or we went to quarterly workshop, or we went to seminar? I think that's just a really big deal for it. And I love the fact that you can put the deposit down for $75 and get registered and then pay the balance later. Okay, then grab a room captain and be in and ready to go. So All right. Well, we're going to do a little bit of product knowledge training here tonight. So I brought all the products. Tonight's all about masks. Yes, I remembered. And they're like, wait a minute, what? Huh? Oh, that's right. We talked about that in the car on Thursday, 3 weeks ago when we were at leadership huddle. That'd be 3 days ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You're doing your favorite one? Talk about your favorite one there.
All right. Well, my favorite one is the moisture renewing gel mask. Just because, for people with drier skin, and it's like a drink of water. So what you want to do is you wash your face and then you apply the gel mask, and you can either leave it on for like 15, 20 minutes and wash it off, or you could be like me. I love to leave it on all night long. It dries and it's not tacky or sticky or nothing. And so it won't come off on your pillows. And then you wash it off in the morning and your skin, it just feels so soft and moisturized by doing that all night long.
Beautiful.
It is.
Moisture renewing gel mask. And how much does that retail for?
I don't know. 28,
24.
24.
My product, the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, is one of my favorites. I love this. It retails for $68, and it has multiple uses. If you have tattoos, it's wonderful. But it is a peel that you can put on your face at night. I would recommend that because it makes your skin sensitive to skin, or to sun. So you want to make sure that you cleanse your face completely and then put it on in 10 minutes and relax, because you are supposed to be pampering yourself. You're not supposed to be multi-purposing your day away, multitasking, doing anything like that. But it goes in and it takes out the dead skin cells that are in between the layers of your skin so that your skin can reproduce better cells and moisturize those cells, because the dead skin cells are removed from the glycolic acid that is in this peel, which is not a peel. So I'm not sure why they call it a peel, because you wash it off, you don't peel your skin. Anyway, that's what it is.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right. Next up.
Okay, so it's me again, and I'm going to do the exfoliating scrub out of the Mary Kay line. And it's actually gentle on your skin, but it has it's not sugar beads anymore.
No.
So it's whatever the scrub part is. It really helps polish your skin and take the dead skin cells off and gets rid of them. And it also helps unclog your pores. And this they recommend doing 2 or 3 times a week. There you go. See it like that. And that's only $20. So very economical. And I don't know, a long time ago, we had a scrub that had this kind of stuff in it, and it really buffed away the dead skins. And then they went to the sugar scrubs and wasn't the same, but it's back. So
It's back. All right. Online friends, do one of you want to talk about charcoal mask tonight? Why charcoal mask? How do you sell charcoal mask?
Well, I'll talk
I can
about the
talk about it a
charcoal
little bit.
mask.
Go for it.
Okay. Well, I'm an oily skin girl. And so the charcoal mask is actually one of my favorite products in the entire Mary Kay line. You put it on and you, of course, avoid the immediate eye area, and you put it on and you let it dry for, frankly, I don't even time it, to be honest. What is it, like 10, 15 minutes, something like that?
Mhm.
Whatever, whatever
Let it
works
dry.
for you. you can tell when it's dry because it changes colors. There are different shades of gray, and this particular mask, it has a darker gray when it goes on, and then it lightens as it dries. And like I said, I'm oily, so the oilier areas on my skin, like I'm especially oily like on my forehead and on my nose, so like in the T-zone area. And you can see like sometimes, like especially in the summer, um, you can see like it just gets a darker shade of gray. Y'all are so funny.
Okay, you could actually sell that then as you're like a darker shade of gray. It's all different shades of gray. Have you ever read the book 50 Shades of Gray?
I have not.
You've
Have you seen the movie?
Shades of Gray, you may want to
No.
buy a charcoal mask.
Okay. Well, and recently I had a blemish when I used my mask, and that area turned a very light shade of gray, almost white kind of thing, because it was drawing out all of the impurities from the blemish. And I mean, the charcoal mask is just amazing. If somebody isn't using it, they're a great loss because it makes your skin feel just silky smooth, and it pulls out all the dirt and the impurities.
And my husband, who is, we all know men, he came into the house the other night and he got stung by a bee. And you would have thought that his arm was cut off or something. And what was he going to do? Because it was this big. Look at my leg. It was his leg. Look at my leg. And it was, like this big. So I got the charcoal mask out, and it was covered it up, and it was gone. And he was all better. But
and I've heard the same. I've used it like mosquito bites also. You
Yeah.
can put it on mosquito bites, and once it dries, you can actually wear it like to bed. It won't rub off on your sheets, kind of thing. I don't recommend on your face to do that, but like if you have a mosquito bite, you can put it on the mosquito bite, let it dry, and wear it to bed, and then it will pull out those toxins, so to speak, from the mosquito bite.
Spider bites.
Oh, yeah.
It's great stuff.
Yeah. I had that the other night too. I came in and I got bit by something pulling weeds, and it was like, oh, charcoal mask on that. And it took the swelling right down and the redness right down. And it was like so good. Love that. Spider bites, stings, mosquito bites, anything. Charcoal mask, only $26. So easy to use. All right. Two other ones that we have are microdermabrasion and biocellulose mask. Marilee or Brenda want to hop in on one of those?
I can talk about biocellulose.
All right, let's do it.
I like this one because, these boxes come in 4 single masks. There's the picture. And they kind of peel apart inside. And it's a very thin, I'll call it like a skin that you place on your face. And there's like there's ear holes and mouth holes. You can breathe. And the moisture in this thing is, oh my goodness, incredible. It just makes your whole face feel like, I don't know. It's just so refreshing and makes it feel so good and full of moisture. And anybody who has skin, especially anybody who has skin that's drier or becoming more dry, because I used to be the greasy girl. This is just so fantastic. So I love the feeling when I use it, and you can just keep it on for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. It's not a limit that way either. A lot of times with all of the mask products, I keep them on until I'm just ready to not have it on anymore. This mask, I would say, however, is not a go to bed in it mask.
No. No, I would not do that either.
No.
So
Lay on your bed with your feet up, kind of mask.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
That would
Yes.
work.
So, and I like that, Brenda, before special occasions to really smooth
Mhm.
that skin because of the plant stem cells and the coconut water. And, when you hear Korean inspired beauty, that's what this one is. So we have that too. If anybody ever's like, well, I use a Korean inspired beauty. Oh, we have that too. That's all you have to say. We have that too. But if you buy a box of these, and then you sell a skincare set, what if you were to just give them one of these to try? At your second appointment, we're going to have you try this mask. Now they get to try it on at a second appointment or something. So, you decide how you want to promote this mask, but they can get them from you. A box of 4 is $70. Box of 4, $70. Korean inspired. All right. Well, exfoliating and getting your skin to glow. Brenda, you want to talk about Microderm? Baba pores?
Sure.
All
So
right.
I remember when they launched this at seminar, and I'm not even really sure what year it was, but they gave us all a sample, 12 pack, and I'm pretty sure we all went back to our room to use it. And some of us listened to the directions, but some of us are just too excited to get back to the room. I would try the first one instead of the second. I'm not sure. But what I love about this is the refined step, which is the first step, is super exfoliating. I highly recommend using a lot of water because if you don't, it's like sandpaper to your face. But what I loved about this, the man I was married to at the time was bald, and he would get, and if you know any people that get sunburnt that are bald, kind of like their skin flakes off and it gets kind of splotchy, this would take all of that off. And I cannot tell you how many women would rub his head because this product would make it super smooth. I love it because I leave the refined part in the shower to be able to use it, lots of water, rinse it off, no washcloth required. And then when you get out, use the second step, which is the pore reducer. So for those clients that have large pores, we can do a 1-2 punch. We can do 2 days a week. We do the charcoal bath. Another 2 days a week, we can do the Microderm abrasion. And to be able to do that. Now, my sister uses the Microderm as her cleanser. And she has very small pores. She has lots of freckles, but I've never seen a pimple on her face ever. So she uses it like that. So is that recommended because we have so many great cleansers? I don't know, but that's what she does because she likes the scrubbiness of it. And it's pretty much, it's for any skin type, male or female. It will go faster, of course, if the guys in the shower, the kids in the shower are using your products too, and they're not trained on how little to use. So I would definitely do that. It is not something you want to use after you've sunburnt your face because it will hurt. And much like our facial peel, you don't want to go be sun exposed right after using it as well. So I love that product. I would definitely recommend it to anybody. And I do sell a lot of it.
$58 for the set. It's a great one. So these are exfoliants. Why do you want to exfoliate? So that your skin, your pores are more refined. You want to exfoliate to get rid of the dead skin buildup so that you don't get blotchy looking foundation or uneven blush, or it fades away quickly. That's all signs that people are not exfoliating regularly. Brightening the skin with charcoal mask or revealing radiance peel, hydrating the skin because they need more hydration, moisture renewing gel mask, biocellulose mask. What do people need? Help them find that. And so there's 6 of us on here tonight. What if we each took a challenge to sell 10 masks this week? 10. Even at the $24 one, that's an extra $240 in sales this week. But the reorders 3 months, 4 months, 6 months down the road are going to be phenomenal. Okay. So let's take a challenge. And for anybody watching this on replay, on YouTube replay or YouTube, because we mailed the link back out to you, Go ahead and take the challenge to sell 10 masks this week. It can be any 10. Maybe you tell them, you know what? You can buy one and you can get an exfoliating scrub at half price. Look at your inventories. What do you have the most of? Okay. What do you have the most of? I personally, I think I over-ordered it with all of the big deals in June with getting this in the skincare bundles at 55% off. So I have a lot of these. I'm going to run these at $49 instead of $58. It's $9 off. But then selling 10 of them at 49 is $490. Woo! I could use that on top of my $1,000 week. You know, think about those types of things. What do you have in stock? What do your customers need to get using? And then we get to have conversations with them. Hey, this is our masking week right now. And you can go and grab our masking video from last Thursday night. I talked about the masks last Thursday night. You can grab the YouTube video and just cut it, you know, down to what it is from here. And you can send that out to people. Check out our masks. Let me know which one you'd like to get started on, because these are all amazing, all amazing. Okay. Sound like a plan? How many of you can get excited about selling masks this week?
Okay.
I'm excited about it. All right. So we've talked about fall retreat. We've talked about quarterly workshop. We've talked about our product here. All right. So let's celebrate you from last week and your sales. Hey, when I checked this afternoon, I had 4 people that turned in weekly accomplishment sheets. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all for doing that. But let's celebrate what you sold last week. So if you sold at least $50 or more, let's. I'm going to hold this out, so hopefully I get both of them in here. There, you two get closer together so we can celebrate. All right, 100 or more. Woo! All right, 150. Woo! 200. Woo! 250. Woo! Congratulations. No and no.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Congratulations, Mickey. Congratulations, Marilee. Congratulations, Sunath. All right. So Brenda Rankin and Darla Mikulecki, give us a sales tip here.
Wait.
Go ahead, Darla.
She's like, that was 3 weeks ago last week. And when was my birthday in there
I
too?
have birthday specials because it was my birthday week.
Oh,
Yes.
how did you do that so people know when their birthday comes up? Did you look at your inventory first? Do you
I did.
strategize that way?
I did. I went through my inventory and like if foundations, I gave a half price brush,
Okay.
things like that. Micellar water and if they bought a micellar water or a eye makeup remover, I gave them, I have lots of those bundles of
The rounds.
the rounds,
Oh,
things like that.
nice.
So,
Buy one, get something at half price, or buy one or get something free that maybe we were gifted or
Yeah.
something. So
I
beautiful.
wasn't giving away the farm, but
Yeah. Good.
it's just something to, you know, draw in. And most of my sales didn't even come from that, but that brought their attention.
Drew other
Right.
sales
Yeah.
in, got them engaged. Engagement is huge.
Yeah.
All
right, Brenda Rankin.
Well, the thing that's resonating with me, and I told this to Grayson too, who's 9. I don't know if it's a sales tip or not, but Mary Kay always teaches us, you know, people don't remember what you say, but they'll remember how you make them feel. So my sales actually last week came from people that I haven't serviced in a long time that reached out to me and, hey, I need some stuff. So that kind of tells me I'm doing an okay job with my customer service. And I had another gal that was a customer 2 years ago and reached out to me today. So it's how do you make them feel? Here's my sales tip.
That's
So
Very
good. So good. You know, how do we make them feel? That's what we do to build lifelong customers. Make them feel good. Make me feel important. You know, that as Arlene Lenars always said, people tune into the radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? So I will tell you my sales tip to you. I booked a girl last night. I went over, did her model makeover, her and her mother-in-law. We got them entered into the contest, and she bought the skincare set for hydrating. She goes, I love that. What do you have for perfumes? And so I kind of asked her what she wanted. And so I gave her a couple of samples. She didn't live too far from me. And with that, last night I followed up. Hey, hope you found it on your door. Yeah, I did. Which perfume did you like best? Well, I love the Wish. But how can I pay you for my skincare set? Well, you can drop it off at my house. I mean, we live 3 minutes from each other. And so anyway, I said, hey, how about doing a scroll and shop party so you can get your Wish absolutely free? Oh, I think I could do that. I said, I do all the work. You just invite the people. Okay. I said, do you want to do it this week, Thursday, or next week? She goes, let's go for next week. So booked a new party. There's my dialogue right there. Would you like to get your perfume for free? Do they have things on wish lists that they've left with you that you go, oh my gosh, you know, now instead of selling them on it, how can you help them earn that for free because they left it on their wish list? You know, so hey, how about if we get that for you for free? How I'm running my scroll and shops are a little bit different than what Lisa Schultz did. I am running mine with 3 days of interactive, let me get to know you. And then on Thursday, they will get, here is our skincare. And then here's me with the welcome video. Here is a few other products. Here's me with our, you know, marketing video. And then here's how you can get your products. And then me doing this is a closing of sets video. So I will have 3 lives in there. I will probably do YouTube videos so that they stay versus a live. And then they will be generic so I can use them over and over and over again with people until I'm ready to redo them. I just have to have things that are very streamlined for me right now so I can do a lot more of them. Now, I will tell you, I recruited a girl last week too. Yay! Got a new recruit. It is my husband's aunt. And here's what happened after the director meeting in Chicago. I went there and she goes, I really need to save more money. Now, granted, I've been giving her a 30% discount on all of her stuff. I said, well, would you like 50%? We can just sign you up today. Sure. Okay. So now she's getting twice as much product for the price. Before this, she would have never, ever, but she was really talking about, I need to save even more money. I said, great, then let's do this. So we got her signed up. We got her first order in and I drove home from Chicago. So with a new recruit in Illinois.
Nice.
But listen to people, no matter what their age, no matter what their stage in life, okay? Because this can be great for them too, however that looks. So just ideas for us. Okay. Any other things you guys want to discuss tonight? You ladies. I'm not supposed to say you guys.
That's right.
You ladies. Okay. Any questions you're having? Any walls you've hit that you want to go, okay, Beth, what about this? How do I overcome this? Or how do I get myself re-engaged? Or was there something from the leadership huddle that like spoke to you?
No.
I know. You know,
Your 10 pages of notes.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you that leadership huddle it's like rapid 2-minute
Yeah.
information. That's it. It's so fast. And so you get an idea. Allison Gibbs was doing a 100 face day because she just felt led to do that. So if you're looking to get your business jump started, get people in for the makeover contest. Can you do a 10 face day, a 5 face day? What does that look like for your businesses?
10 by 10, 10 dials by 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah. That was
Somebody had said that, and that I thought was like such a good, quick, early goal, you know, because whether or not you get them live or you leave them a voicemail or, you know, voice text or whatever, because people are at work or getting their kids off to wherever, it's still morning and you've got the rest of your day to do whatever you need to do, but you've got 10 by 10. I thought that was really good.
That is
That's
great.
Yeah.
a little, that's kind of brilliant.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Mhm.
How about you, Vicky?
Okay, well, the one thing, and I've done it anyway, but, was the pre-order special. So if you have the new Clinical Solutions 0.3 to start promoting it, take pre-orders. And so that when you can actually order, you have all that set and you can get them all ordered at once and you get all that extra money coming in early.
Yeah, that's a
So-
great idea. A great idea on that one, pre-ordering. And you know, we've got the 600 wholesale this month, so you can get your earrings. So you guys are qualified to get your earrings this month. Plus, we have our special for our unit starting at 300, where you can get new lookbooks and new sampler package, all the way up to a lot of products for free. That came out in the email this morning too. So make sure you're looking at that and you've got your target goal. You know, is it 600? Is it 800? Is it 1,000? It is 2,000. You know, whatever that looks like for you, because then I can order on the 26th of August. I'll have everything in. I will be doing a product preview night. I know it's Labor Day on September 1st, but it's casual. So if somebody's not doing anything, come on over and we'll do a product preview at my house. You get to play in all the products at night. So the September 8th is Reach Out Lodi. September 15th is Moving On Up and Zoom at my house. You'll be getting a calendar on all this, but I just kind of want to give you a couple of updates there. And then the third Monday of the month, which will actually, because of Labor Day, be the fourth Monday, we'll be in Portage doing makeovers again. So, yay! All right. So just some fun things we have going on now. Beautiful. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Earn all your free products. Be golden. Okay. This is our year. Number one, most improved unit in the entire state of Wisconsin by November 30th. So we got huge goals to do and to hit. So last August, we did over 13,000. So we need to do above and beyond because we did fall to 4.
We did.
Yeah. Number 2 and number 10 in Wisconsin, number 2 most improved and 10th in Wisconsin was for June.
Oh,
I grabbed the numbers before they switched the reports.
oh, that's. Why.
Yes, yeah. So we went to 4 and 11, number 4 most improved and number 11 overall as of the end of July, because we did not hit above what we had done the July before. So it takes all of us, my friends, all of us. Every single order counts. It's so exciting. And so we want you seeing faces for our 100 plus faces this month. I know we've got goals. Vicky's got 4 more to go for her 10. Okay. Do you have a faces count yet?
I won.
Yay! I'm so excited for you to take that and product and go out and go squirt, 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 squirt. You know, I got a lot to do to finish up my 50. I know Tammy said she's doing 50. She's got 8 in. She's like, I have 42 left. And she gave me the Google eyes like, what? But you know what? We all want to be held accountable to what we said we we're going to do. Let's go finish. Let's go finish. We've got model makeover contests. We've got faces to see. We have 10 masks to sell this week. Okay. Get together with me, get in the model makeover contest, get a half price mask. I don't know. What do you want to do this week? Make it happen because you can. Because you can. So be golden, my friends. It's your year to make it all happen. Shine bright. I love you all.
Bye.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.